Let's not worry about it. We're good. Sorry, I like here a little better. I can see Carrie better.
Does anybody else need a flower?
Yes, our yard is temporarily flowerless. The irises have come and gone.
Yeah.
I still got lots of iris, but I didn't bring them.
Yours is just fast.
Shit.
My very first Shasta business. The only reason they're blue is because they're right next to an area where they have a light that's on, right?
Oh, really?
And we have this sculpture near a pond. So we have a spotlight on it. So there's one section of this plant that's just shot up.
We're having bug problems on roses.
Like aphids.
No, it's actually, I think, beetles. Sawflies.
I've got
I got an advisor.
Yeah, you did.
a couple of other things, but it's really working well. Just use a little detergent water.
Ah, yes, my grandmother did. Yeah, this heritage rose. Okay. There's a heritage rose in front of our sent us, and it's just growing. It's growing big time down this pond.
Good morning, everyone, and happy Mother's Day. So my name is Gordon Malczewski. I am president-elect of our board. I use the pronouns he, him, and I have the pleasure of being your worship associate for today's service. So we welcome everyone here today to the Unitarian Universalist Church of Roanoke, with a special welcome to those of you that are joining us for the very first time. We hope that you will stay after service for a coffee hour, which is held in our fellowship hall directly behind those folding doors. And in order to connect with the folks that are watching us on YouTube at home today, if you would please stand as you are able and wave to the camera as it pans through the sanctuary. And for those of you that are watching on YouTube at home, if you have any joys or concerns that you'd like to share during today's service, if you would please put those into chat in the next 15 minutes. Our land acknowledgement. We acknowledge that our church resides on the traditional lands of the Tutelo and Monacan nations that was later farmed and developed through slave labor. We recognize and respect the ongoing connection to this land by generations of Black, Indigenous, and other people of color. May our gratitude and fellowship here echo and honor that rich history. Our former minister, the Reverend Walter LaFleur, is currently dealing with some challenging health issues. So let's take a moment of silence to send him some healing thoughts, light, and love. Our minister emeritus, the Reverend Kirk Balin, is serving as our contract minister, while our search committee looks for a new contract minister, and we hope to have that position filled by the end of the year. Today's service will be led by Jesse McKeon and is titled A Bouquet of Mothering, Finding Oneself in the Feminine Village. If you would please join me in our words of welcome. Whoever you are, whomever you love, however you express your identity, whatever your situation in life, whatever your experience of the holy, as you come seeking love, your presence here is a gift. Whether you are filled with sadness, overflowing with joy, needing to be alone with yourself, or eager to engage with others, all who welcome all are welcome here. And if you would join me in reading our covenant, we commit to supporting each other with respect and direct communication as we work in community to explore spiritual growth and to be a force for good in the world.
Good morning. As Gordon mentioned, I'm Jessie McEwen. I use they, them pronouns. And our opening words today are by Alice Berry. Children of the earth and sky, we are nurtured, sustained, given warmth and light from above and below. Supported by earth's strong, firm crust, we build our homes, till the fields, plant our gardens and orchards. When we turn from self and seek to be aware, we will find holy light in human faces, in blossom, in birdsong and sky. Then earth is truly our home, and we are one with all earth's creatures, parents of earth's children yet to be.
Our chalice lighting.
In the light we now kindle, inspire us to use our mouths, to heal and not to harm, to help and not to hinder, to bless and not to curse, to serve you, O Spirit of life.
This morning is not only Mother's Day, but it's our flower communion. And I have a story for you about Norbert Čapek. He was born in Prague and quickly joined his mother's Catholic church as an acolyte, but later he became a Baptist minister until he grew weary of the constraints of his particular denomination and was a called minister in New York City. What's a minister to do? He and his wife, Maya Čapek, joined a Unitarian church in New Jersey in 1921 for the same reason that I feel like everyone here has joined this church, and it was the religious education program. For those of you who don't know, I'm responsible for religious education here at UCR. They returned to Czechoslovakia post-World War I, and that return saw Norbert leading the thriving Prague Liberal Religious Fellowship. And at its largest, under his ministerial governance, they were 3,200 souls in his church. In a world of diverse beliefs, his church stood out, embracing all who sought solace within its walls. Then in 1923, among differing opinions and differing attitudes and behaviors in the church, he decided and dreamed up this uniting ceremony, the flower ceremony, which became a symbol of unity and beauty in a world marred by turmoil. Amidst challenges and risks, his church blazed a trail of inclusivity and courage, a legacy that both caused and transcended his untimely death at the hands of the Nazis in 1942. He was declared too dangerous to be allowed to live for his thoughts of liberal religion. His wife, Maya, undeterred by this personal tragedy, carried the torch of the flower ceremony to Cambridge, a poignant reminder of resilience and hope in the face of darkness. Now it's here on American soil, and as we partake in this ritual today, we're not only recounting history, doing what so many Unitarians, Universalists, and Unitarian Universalists have done before, but we are reclaiming a legacy of struggle and strength. The enduring spirit of Čapek lives on in this gathering, a testament to the unyielding power of beauty and unity in a world fraught with challenges. Let us remember, not just for the sake of the past, but to embody the fierce grace that blooms amidst adversity, uniting us all in a tapestry of shared humanity and unwavering resolve. As Čapek asked his people to bring a flower and celebrate beauty, so shall we. When the music begins, please bring forward your blooms and place them in a vase or one of the bowls on either side of the altar. Later in the service, during Lifelines, feel free to come back up and retrieve a different flower to take home as a reminder of the common faith that we all share. I forgot to keep one for myself. Forgot to keep one for myself.
From you I received you.
Spirit of life, we ask thy blessing on these, thy messengers of fellowship and love. May they remind us amid diversities of knowledge and of gifts to be one in desire and affection and devotion to thy holy will. May they also remind us of the value of comradeship, of doing and sharing alike. May we cherish friendship as one of thy most precious gifts. May we not let awareness of another's talents discourage us or sully our relationships. But may we realize that whatever we can do, great or small, the efforts of all of us are needed to do thy work in this world. And our reading, To the Moms Who Are, by Reverend Hannah Cardon. To the moms who are struggling, or those filled with incandescent joy. To the moms who are remembering children who have died and pregnancies that miscarried. To the moms who decided other parents were the best choice for their babies. To the moms who adopted those kids and loved them fierce. To those experiencing frustration or desperation in infertility. To those who knew they never wanted kids and the ways they have contributed to our shared world. To those who mothered colleagues, mentees, neighborhood kids, and anyone who needed it. To those remembering moms no longer with us. To those moving forward for moms who did not show love or hurt those they should have cared for. Today is a day to honor the unyielding love and care for others we call motherhood. Wherever we have found it, and whatever ways we have found to cultivate it within ourselves.
You know, all weekend, I have been wished a happy Mother's Day. From individuals in stores, kids in my swim lessons. Even last night, I went to a play and the elderly patrons at the theater squeezed my hand and said, well, happy Mother's Day to you. And there was a time that this made me angry. How do they know if I'm a mother? How do they know that I don't even identify fully as a woman? I felt it was rude. You can't just say happy Mother's Day to any random person on the street, even if they look feminine. Like, I love a dress. It means I don't have to match my clothing. I think everyone should wear dresses. But was this assumption made on my genetic makeup? Was it my gender presentation or, God forbid, my age? Then one day, after chasing children around in the dirt in between sweat lodges on the sacred land of the Lakota, I'd fed them. I'd made sure that they got where they needed to be to meet their parents after ceremony after ceremony. They held on. I still had water bottles in my pockets on my apron that belonged to these children. I had a little doll that was tied up in a makeshift papoose on my back because the doll needed to be carried, and the child couldn't carry the doll, so it was up to me. I was sitting at the feet of one of our elders, tending to some mesquite thorns that she'd gotten in her toes because she'd been barefoot, and I was icing down her feet. She was much older than I, and just listening to her stories. Elders have lots of stories if you listen. And another child came walking up. What are you doing? And I said, oh, I'm helping Mary Thunder. How? So I taught them to sit and listen. I recruited them to fetch ice and towels to help care for our elder. And we sat and listened to Mary Thunder's stories. And then when our ministrations were complete, this child wandered back away. And then I heard Mary Thunder's dry, deserty, cackling laugh. You are a good Tunwin. I looked at her, and she said, you are an auntie. And that changed my perspective. You know, I think a lot about my Lakota heritage. Yes, I am white, but my family, my Tioshpaye, is distinctly Lakota. We've been adopted into the Lakota nation. In our way, a birthing parent is sacred, an exhausted mother who must be supported by the entire family. We cuddle our children so that they do not cry, because crying in Lakota way is unhealthy. Prolonged crying, an unchi, a grandmother, will cry with that child so they're not alone in their sorrow or their illness. So in thinking about mothering, thinking about Mary Thunder, who did a lot of mothering for me, she was my unchi. Thinking about my own mother, thinking about my Auntie Rose, and all the other people in my life who've held that mothering energy, I can claim my feminine side as a mother. I might not go home to children at the end of the day. I don't have to do pickup unless I'm visiting my sister. Then all bets are off, and I pick up her kids all the time. But I can be a mother. And today, using the example of our flowers, the kids and some other folks have been invited to create a craft. If you've made your little vase of flowers, you can hold it up. I think they're all right here if you want to see them. These mini vases of 7, you can put them down, thank you. These mini vases of 7 flowers, I'm going to tell you what these 7 types of mothers are. The first is our mothers, the women who gave us life, the people who birthed us into this world. There is no substitute for a mother, but as we heard in the reading earlier, there's a lot of complicated feelings about a mother. So now I want you to name that mother aloud in your heart. Oh, this is the interactive part of the service as well. So issue that name, claim that mother. Regina. There's also our grandmothers, our unchis, and our grandmothers' grandmothers, the ancestral femininity that we can pull forward, regardless of our own gender, that when we feel the need to be loved and cared for. Let's all give a little hum and feel that ancestral energy now. There's also, now I'm partial to this one, our aunties, all of those people that care for their siblings' children, their siblings' children, that random kid from down the road. We have aunties all over this congregation. So to honor our aunties, if you possess auntie energy, no matter your gender, raise your hand. Look at all these aunties. And we have a special place in Lakota for the other aunties. These are specifically those aunties with masculine energy, because it takes both types of people. It takes all types of people to raise, embrace, and love a child. So these aunties, our left side is our feminine side. These men and masculine individuals choose to use their left side, their heart, when interacting with children. Let's all say thank you to men like my Auntie Roy, who mother the children in their lives. Thank you. We also have teachers, counselors, and other people, daycare workers, who have chosen the profession of motherhood. It's not easy to teach a 2-year-old a life skill, especially when that life skill involves the bathroom. All of these people provide a soft shoulder and tough love that help us develop into motherhood and adulthood. Let's give a round of applause for those people, because there's a lot more in this room than you might know. And the mother that our last flower honors is the mother of self. And I'm looking back at you, sacred, exhausted mothers who maybe ate breakfast in bed this morning, who've received countless handmade art projects, who celebrate Mother's Day today, in the future, and in years past with their own children and their tioshpaye. Please do not forget to mother yourself. You deserve it. Seek out your aunties, your grandmothers, your family. Just as we cuddle our children and yours, we can hold you, support you, and enfold you in our loving arms. Now, as you feel safe to do so, offer someone a hug, or multiple someones.
We're nudging back here. Yeah.
Thank you.
Our offertory. The work of this church requires the time, talent, and treasures of many people. As we collect today's offering, knowing that your generous gifts go towards furthering the mission of this church.
I will be your standing stone. I will stand by you. I will be your standing stone. I will stand by you. I will be your standing stone. I will stand by you. I will be
Good morning. I'm Jane Harrison from the Caring Committee, and we talk about this every Sunday, but if you have a joy or a concern that you wish for the congregation to be shared, we can do it Sunday morning. You can please let the church office know. You can let somebody from the Caring Committee know, or you can put it in the Lifelines book, which we have on the altar Sunday morning. We have a joy this morning. And the joy is from Betsy Biesenbach. She sent a message saying that she's feeling much better and hope to be back in church next Sunday. Okay. And I hope Betsy's seeing this on YouTube. If you have a secret joy or a concern in your heart that you wish to share, please come and use both sides of the altar. Thank you.
We are going to be singing "My Life Is Made Worthwhile," which was written by Norbert Chapek. And the Unitarian Universalist Association found this and used it in their 100th anniversary celebrations of Flower Communion, which was last year. So we're going to use it in the 101st anniversary. My life is made worthwhile by fighting bravely on for those ideals I hold most great and holy. Though evil winds may blow, they will not rise.
May our prayers be heard and our hearts restored.
May the lights of these candles, the beauty of the flowers, and the reminder that we are all connected bring comfort, reassurance, and joy to all who gather here. V'takyoasen, amen, and blessed be.
Our announcements for today, I want to invite Matt up to share about the generosity campaign.
Just a brief update. We pushed back the start of that campaign a little bit this year and really opened things up last weekend after the great dinner that we had here. After the first week of kind of pledges being wide open, we have 40 pledges and $145,000, so a little more than halfway to the goal. So that's a wonderful start. Yeah. And I'll give another update next week, expecting a lot more pledges. Some of you out there haven't quite done it yet, myself included.
Thank you, Matt. So our church picnic will be held May 19th at Wasina Park in the large pavilion. And of course, there will be no church service that day. So reminder to bring food not only for yourselves, but to share with others as well. And bring your own utensils, chairs, and blankets. There's more information. There's actual directions in the weekly newsletter if you want a little help finding location. Anna Tula on July 1st is going to be ordained at the New River June? Sorry, thank you. All right, so ordination for Anna will be June 1st at the New River Valley Unitarian Universalist Congregation. We do have more information in the newsletter. It's my understanding that we will be doing carpooling as well. And additional informations are included in the weekly newsletter. And if you're not receiving it and would like to do so, you can send a request to admin@uuroanoke.org, and we'll be sure to put you on the list. That concludes our announcements.
So we have another bit of an activity for our closing song. Those of you who do not have a flower who wish to have one for our closing song, can I get a couple volunteers to come and grab some flowers and pass them out? Come on up, Malin. Come on up, Asalia. Thanks, Kevin. So raise your hand if you do not have a flower, because we're going to be holding those flowers up as we sing our final hymn. So we'll take a minute and get these passed out. Look out for thorns.
So we're going to sing Draw the Circle Wide, and often when we sing this song, we make a big circle around the church. So we're going to do that, but we're going to do it with our flowers. Don't leave your flower in the chair, because then we won't be able to see the flower. So you can take your flower with you, and the words are in your order of service, but you'll probably pick them up. We've done this many times. So let's all stand, and if you can't make it to the outside, that's fine. You'll still see the flowers. You'll see them.
Draw the circle
flowers so lovely today will fade tomorrow, but the love among brothers and sisters, families and friends, aunties and mothers will go on and on. We know one another. We know what is in each other's hearts. Matakuasin, amen, and blessed be.